Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode in my Teaching Titans series, where I'm teaching and talking about how to go from being a mediocre teacher or administrator to a teaching titan or an administrative titan. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you about when teaching titans measure themselves and when mediocre teachers measure themselves. I think that there's a lot of teachers out there who would prefer to measure themselves when everything is green, when everything is going smoothly, when all the students are attending their class, when the internet is great, when the school calendar is clear, when the multimedia in the room is working properly without any hiccups, and so on. That is when most teachers would prefer to evaluate themselves and to be judged. And those same teachers, when things are not going smoothly, are the same ones who flip and start to share out or to tell you all the reasons why they can't deliver, all the reasons why they can't do as good a job as they normally do. And they will spell out for you all the things that are holding them back. And they will resign themselves to doing a less quality job. Some of the problems they might bring up are just the opposite of what I just said. They might say the internet is not working properly, internet is unstable. They might blame the technology in the classroom. They might blame the lack of resources. They might attack the students, saying that the students are no good or their level is too low. They might blame decisions by school administrators or last-minute scheduling changes that force them to rearrange their lesson plans. And it is at those times when the mediocre teachers would prefer not to think about how good a job they're doing, and they want to externalize all the problems and push them away from themselves. But I think it is at those moments, it's precisely at those moments when teaching titans and administrative titans know that they get to start the clock. That's precisely when we start to go to work. We know that it matters. We know that the level we have attained truly shows itself or reveals itself when everything is going sideways. When everything is going smooth, you don't really know what you're capable of. Your true level that you've attained to doesn't really show. Your level when everything is going haywire, your level when everything is going to pieces, how you conduct yourself at those moments shows the level that you're really at. Another thing that I would like to add along these lines is when things are really difficult and when a lot of problems are coming up, teachers might say things like, well, I don't mind to deal with these problems and to deliver you more or deliver to you my best if, for example, I could get paid more money. I think a common refrain mediocre players might say is, I don't get paid enough to do this, or this isn't in my job description, and so on. But again, here, I believe exactly the opposite is true. I believe that we are the hired professionals. We are the hired guns. We are the ones that the school has brought in and paid to be able to get the job done. If we can't do it, who could do it? And would you be willing to admit that you can't handle it, but another hired teacher could? I don't think any self-respecting professional teacher would want to admit that. So just remember that you're being hired and you're being paid to get the job done no matter what obstacles are put in your way. And yes, sometimes, unfortunately, it is the administration that's putting problems into our way. Sometimes the administration has flaws, and sometimes some of the flaws run deep. Sometimes they're systemic and they take a long time to improve, if they ever improve. And that's unfortunate, but that's also the reality, and we need to learn how to face that reality, adapt, overcome it, and through that process, we become even better. That's another thing. If you wish that none of these problems existed, and you're wishing for a purely smooth and comfortable state, then you're also wishing that you never grow. Do you just want to stagnate forever? So realize too that rough seas make better sailors, and all the problems you're encountering are the gifts for your greater growth. So I'll leave you with that today. This is the topic I want you to consider. How and when do you measure yourself and measure others? I think we can really see the quality of people when the going gets tough. Don't be one of the ones who whines and complains and who other people see, oh, that's how much he's really attained to. He can't tolerate it. He can't adapt when things are a little bit out of order. I mean, people, self-respecting, hardworking people look down on that kind of stuff real quick. So don't be that one. Work hard, realize that the problems are your gifts, and start to measure yourself when things are exploding into chaos. Okay, that's when the Titans shine. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back here next time on my channel. Matthew Boyle is my name. Matthew Boyle is the channel, and the series is Teaching Titans. Bye-bye for now.